Devastated family, friends and fans have paid their respects at the emotional funeral of Dolores O'Riordan today. The star of the Cranberries was laid to rest in a funeral mass at the Church of Saint Ailbe in her hometown of Ballybricken, Limerick, this lunchtime. Her bandmate Noel Hogan was one of the first to arrive, along with Mike Hogan, Fergal Lawler and Bono's wife Ali Hewson. Her boyfriend Ole Hogan looked grief-stricken as he arrived ahead of the mass, while her ex-husband Don Burton and the couple's 3 children, Taylor, Molly and Dakota, joined the singer's mother Eileen, her sister Angela and brothers Terence, Brendan, Donald, Joseph and PJ in the small parish church. Dolores O'Riordan funeral. Hundreds gather to mourn the iconic Cranberries singer. Live updates. Dolores O'Riordan funeral. Hundreds gather to mourn the iconic Cranberries singer. Live updates. Crowds lined the streets to bid farewell to the iconic frontwoman, with the funeral mass being broadcast by Limerick's local radio station. Locals in the close-knit community of Ballybricken opened up their driveways to allow mourners to park, and students from her former school, Laurel Hill College FCJ, were seen carrying floral tributes for the star. Mourners were welcomed into the church with a blessing in Irish before the service began, with Dolores' cover of Ave Maria, which she famously sang with Luciano Pavarotti. At the outset of the Mass, symbols associated with O'Riordan's life were brought to the altar. Her niece Eileen and a longtime friend brought forward a guitar and a platinum disc award. A picture of Our Lady of Dolores, after whom Dolores was named, was placed at the altar, as was a book of poetry. Mourners then paused for a moment's silence and a prayer before her sister Angela read a passage of scripture. As a mark of respect, radio stations across the world will simultaneously play her hit When You're Gone after the midday news. Canon Liam McNamara said O'Riordan's voice was worth its weight in gold. Her kind personality and beautiful singing voice earned for her numerous admirers, he said. It must be added that the numbers she rescued from the darkness of depression are impossible to count. No words are adequate to describe Dolores or to accurately state the influence for good she has been over the years. She is singing in heavenly choirs. He said her mum Eileen described her as a 24/7 good Samaritan to everybody, and extended his sympathies to her bandmates. It's tough for you too, sympathies from the heart, he said. The service will be followed by a private family burial. On Monday night, teal-light candles lit the streets as family and close friends accompanied the singer's remains to the church from Cross's funeral home in Ballybricken. O'Riordan was found dead in a London hotel last Monday. The 46-year-old, who was also a member of alternative rock group Dark, had been working on a new studio album with the Cranberries in the months before her death and was expected to discuss its scheduled release with record label BMG while in England. A number of tests have been carried out to establish the cause of the musician's death, an inquest heard on Friday before it was adjourned until April 3. Sales and streams of the Cranberries' back catalogue have rocketed by 1,000% in the days since her death. Greatest Hits Collection Stars, the best of 1992 to 2002, landed at number 16 on the album's chart this week, a higher position than its previous peak of number 20 when it was released in 2002. The singer was renowned for her distinctive voice, and the band enjoyed huge success in the 1990s with tracks including Zombie and Linger.